Hello and welcome to Rugrats in Paris, the game. Even though I did the search for Reptar first, this is the Rugrats game I remember the most. Specifically the bumper cars, the tickets, and these pieces of wood that are walking. Anyways, the princess has been captured by the maniacal robo-snail, the perfect rival for our good friend Reptar, and it's up to him to stop this menace. But we're gonna need a special Reptar mind control helmet for this to happen. That's what Kimmy's saying in this low-resolution cutscene.
Go in there and save her, you guys!
This means we gotta deploy one of the babies into the field. We start by choosing our character, and I know it's basic, but I gotta go with Thomas here. He's the meta. Although, if Dill was in the game, I would've picked him. Off to Euro Reptar land. We drop in at the main entrance of Euro Reptar world, and right away I noticed a couple things. One, it's really hard to turn, it's not really easy to move here. And two, Reptar's screaming is way out of control. The objective is simple. Play carnival games to collect enough golden tickets to unlock the coveted Reptar mind control helmet. Like I said before, we need it to beat Robo-Snail. On a smaller scale though, we can pick up red tickets that are scattered everywhere. And we can trade these for items that give us access to more exclusive games. For example, this frog cost 100 tickets and allowed me to play this bug eating game. Boom, golden ticket, at an expense though. Following the signs above, we run into our first challenge, the baseball toss. Precisely paint targets with an unlimited amount of balls. At least that's what I thought, until they added the limit. So with little room for error, I made it out alive. Superb. So I think we're done here for now. Let's head on over to the tram for some quick transportation. Whoa, there's so many options. But I think I'm gonna do an up and around style of play. So we'll go with golf arena. I was pretty intrigued on what I could possibly do here. Could it be frisbee golf? A geographical golf? Like the water? But no, to my surprise, it was mini golf. Putt-putt. 9 crazy holes with a refreshing new scene every time.
Hey.
9 crazy holes. Now, great news, I scored well enough to get a golden ticket. The bad news is I didn't shoot well enough to beat the all-time course record. The only other thing to do here is find Angelica behind a dumpster for a secret trade, but that didn't happen. With that being said, let's travel on to our next area. We're going to Princess Theater. This is the best one, mainly because of the oriental theme it has. It's very nice. And of course, the beautifully crafted games. Starting off with Whack-A-Ninja. Is that appropriate? It's a riveting game of whack-a-mole. Sounds simple until the ninjas pick up speed, and friendly bears pop up and you gotta avoid them or else you'll lose points. 9 crazy holes.
Wanna be in my gang?
Superb.
That was fantastic. I wonder what's going on over at the dojo. Hey, look, it's Chuck E. Chan. It's the only game where you play as a different character. You just gotta fight off pieces of wood. As opposed to just walking around the park, the movement here is amazing. I also have deep memories of these wood zombies. Spooky. But that's not even all of them. You got Toss Your Cookies. Test your reflexes as elusive ninjas pop out of the woodworks. Yay! Let's move on. We gotta play more games. On to Reptar Island. Every time I think of Rugrats in Paris, the game, I think of bumper cars. And like Texas Roadhouse on top of a skyscraper, the stakes are really high. You think you're in the clear with a big lead until Angelica rolls up on you and takes all your balloons. It got my blood pumping, but I gotta win on the second try. I'm just being honest with you.
I did it!
Next we hop into some bumper tag. I'm up against 3 ninjas, and it's up to me to hit them each with 3 hockey pucks to stall out their vehicles. Simple as that.
Curse me, barnacles.
Speaking of hockey pucks, we finally got bumper hockey. Like normal hockey, you just gotta hit the puck in the opposing goal, with some other hidden roles I didn't know about, but just look at this maneuver I did. Now, aside from bumper cars, there's still some action to be had over by the volcano exhibit. It's Volcano, an incredible display of what we know as skee-ball. Now, on the surface, it seems simple, but I had to actually figure out a strategy to win here. The corner pockets are almost impossible to hit, and although they give you 100 points, if you miss, you get 0, and there's no room for that. The top middle's the easiest, but it's only 50 points, and you can't hit that every time and win.
Are you your f***ing mind?
So I had to go for the lower middle 75 every time. To do this, I tapped left once to turn my feet a little bit, and then with just enough yellow power, I perfectly sniped 75 every time to prevail and secure the golden ticket. That was wild. but we'll keep swimming. On to the final area. Ah, ooey gooey world. Don't you just hate when you wake up covered in goo? It's kind of nasty down here. It's as if I had just won a Nickelodeon's Kids' Choice Award. We make our way through the gooey caverns until we reach the amazing game of Ooey Collection.
It looks like the inside of a dirty diaper in here.
Now I got a small issue with this game. You gotta pop all the balloons, but there's no counter, and there's multiple areas, so you gotta look in every nook and cranny or else you'll fail. And then sadly next to it is Start the Music. And I couldn't beat this maniacal excuse for a children's challenge. There's most likely a great strategy to beat this, but I didn't care enough to stay.
That's okay. Even losing's fun.
So yeah, I'm just gonna say it. Hey Murphy. Now as you can see by the ticket counter, it's looking like it's time to ball out at the prize area. And it turns out I'm not as wealthy as I thought. I was only able to purchase 4 puzzle pieces and this football I never used. Now the 4 puzzle pieces allowed me to access these 4 puzzles. You gotta find the puzzle on the ground to get to it, but when you complete those, you get a golden ticket. So I got 4 tickets out of that. What a bargain. Now I can go back and buy the coveted Reptar mind control helmet. Time to finish the mission. Remember when I told you about Angelica hiding behind the dumpsters looking to make a shady trade? Well, I didn't mention that the Reptar fight is accessed in that same area, hence the giant Reptar and helmet icon on the ground. This is Reptar vs. Robo-Snail, the original 1v1 on Rust. And it's tough. Robo-Snail's relentless with his slime attacks, killing me effortlessly over and over again. So I studied the snail's movements and came up with a plan. I'll camp behind this building and await his arrival, and I'll greet him with 4 fireball shots. Now I'm only able to carry 4 fireballs at a time, so I had to go find the fireball re-up station, this box. And with it being so hard to turn around, I just had to keep running away. I then surprised him with another fireball. With my window of opportunity closing quickly, I charged in for close-range hand-to-hand combat. Very close. Tommy's just sitting there in his helmet. That's the game. The princess now glides out because she's saved. Yay! Play again on a harder level. I don't think I will.
11 chance for me.
And that's it for this video. Overall, I had a great time playing this, revisiting all the old minigames I grew up on. It's a step down from the Search for Reptar. Maybe the engine's different, but it still has all the charming aspects of a Rugrats game. It's pretty much just an open world minigame menu, and that in itself is pretty cool. But yeah, like always, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all the love and support I get every time. And that's about it for me. I'm gonna shrink into the size of a baby. Did it work? Am I a baby? That's fine if I'm not.